I'm not the first partner he's brought home. Now, am I?
There's a lot less fanfare with a partner. I know the difference. You're not surprised,
Well,
are you?
it was pretty difficult for us to get to know each other. It's only been recently that we've been able to have a civil conversation.
Javon's one of the best arguers I've ever met.
You do all right yourself.
Sight fixed. Needed a bracket. Has she given you an argument yet?
She insisted on drying the dishes when I wanted her to sit and have coffee.
See what I tell you? Stubborn. Obstinate.
I told her you'd always enjoyed a healthy exchange of opinion.
Well, I do in this family. If I hadn't stood up for my rights, I'd have been mowed under.
Oh, listen, I was the youngest of 5, so I had 6 people to tell me what to do.
Me, I was right in the middle. 2 older than me, 2 younger.
The only one he never yelled at was Jeannie.
And
Jeannie's been the one who never gave me any trouble about anything.
Jeannie's the next oldest, right?
Only a year between them. I'll tell you the truth. I was less than thrilled when I found out that he was on the way. We'd just been told that Jeannie had a congenital heart defect and would probably need surgery about the time he was due. We'd been giving her special care since the day she was born. I didn't know how I was going to handle it all.
I can imagine.
But the Lord works in mysterious ways. This child was a blessing. He was the one who took care of Jeannie. He learned to walk before she did. I'd look out the window, and there was Billy, no more than 2, the soul of patience, pulling Jeannie back to her feet when she fell, entertaining her, laughing with her. And it's been that way all their lives. He still picks her up when she's down.
Okay, Mom. Okay.
She asked about you.
No, she didn't.
I thought she did.
You knew I was going to.
That's right.
You make me sound like a saint.
Well, you were almost. He never gave us any trouble.
Oh, come on now. I could have gotten lots better grades in school.
You would have if you'd wanted them.
I didn't play pro ball.
You could have done that, too, if you'd really wanted to. He wanted to be a cop for as long as I can remember. Why?
I don't know, usual reasons, I guess. Police Athletic League had a program in the neighborhood. Used to go down there all the time after school. Guys that ran it were terrific. They had this one guy, Ned Lutz, a huge man, 6'6", 245 pounds. Terrific athlete. Very soft-spoken and quiet. Well, he kind of took me under his wing. John, this guy, he was on the force for 15 years, never had to pull out his gun once, not once. One day he's walking down Queens Boulevard, some guys are pulling a robbery, and a stray bullet catches him in the back of the neck. Still alive in an institution upstate.
Billy was 15 at the time. He visits him every couple of months.
Sometimes I get the feeling he even knows me. I was sure of it once. Went to see him when my dad died. Told him about it. With tears in his eyes.
Well, I'd love to sit here forever. But I better get my Häsekuchen and get over to Great Neck.
Oh, you don't have to go to work tonight, do you?
I want to be there to get the children their breakfast.
Well, thank you so much for a wonderful evening.
It was a pleasure. I hope I see you again
I
soon.
hope so, too. Just stop by Ryan's anytime.
I'd love that.
Good.
Thanks, Mom. Drive careful, please.
I always do.
Good night.
Bye.
Night.
I really like her.
Huh? She likes you, too?
Well, I guess we'd better get going, too.
I've been wishing I had insisted you come with me on this trip. You would enjoy the beautiful snow-capped cone of the Popocatépetl volcano and the beautiful floating gardens of Xochimilco. It is a city of glass.
Maggie! 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 Hey, babe! Oh, there you are.
Cool it, Stanley.
Come on down here.
I can't.
Well, how about that? You weren't putting me on about your sister.
Of course not. I can't talk now. I'll call you in a few days, okay?
Hey, what is the problem? Get yourself down here.
Very nice.
It's really nice to see you, Stanley, but I can't talk now. I'm sick. So why don't you give me a buzz in a few weeks, all right?
Hey, you don't look sick. You look terrific.
Well, I am sick. Possibly contagious, so you better go now.
Really? I will take my chances. You know, I was really bummed out when you took off on me the other night. Why did you cut out?
That's when I first started to feel sick. I'm sorry, but I had to get out of there fast.
Well, you should have left me a note or something. I mean, how did you expect me to find you?
I didn't have time to think about that. How did you find me?
Well, I remembered that, your sister was running for Congress. You told me that. And I saw all this Jillian Coleridge stuff in the papers. I figured that had to be the chick that you were talking about.
Yeah.
So I let my fingers do the walking, and here I am.
That was really smart of you.
Yeah. I hope you're glad to see me.
Well, I am. I would be if I didn't have to be in bed.
Oh, hey, well, don't let me keep you up. Come on, let's go.
No, that's not a good idea, Stanley. Why don't you tell me in a few weeks?
Oh, come on, babe. Is that fair?
Well, I'll call you then. Leave your number and I'll call you soon.
Axe that.
Why?
Because you'll have trouble getting a hold of me. I got a lot of gigs out of town.
Well, I'll keep trying.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah, how do I know I can trust you after you split on me? Huh? You know, I was very, very pained by that, you know?
Well, I'm sorry, but now that you know why...
First I thought, this chick is a waste. But then I kept having these incredible visions about you, you know?
Yeah, well, I'm really flattered, Stanley. But I am going to ask you to leave now.
This is friendship? Hey, I bought you food for 3,000 miles. Yeah, I wouldn't do that, except for a really close friend, someone who I thought would still be my friend when we got to New York, huh? Huh?
I'm sorry, and I'm planning on paying you back every cent as soon as I can.
I don't care about the money, babe. It's the principle of the thing.
Well, I care about my credit. And I'll pay you back the next time I see you.
Yeah?
All right?
Just how soon is that going to be, huh?
As soon as I'm well.
Okay. All right. Okay, but, look, now that I'm here, why don't you give me the tour? Looks like a pretty interesting place.
Well, it is. And I'd love to show it to you sometime, but not tonight, all right?
You mean to tell me I came all the way uptown for nothing? Hey, the least you can do is introduce me to your famous sister, huh? Come on. I gotta get something out of this.